Is the melanin on? Are we good? Yes, we are. What's poppin', everybody? This is your girl, Miss Pia, that you were doing fabulous, darling. I am doing fantabulous. This review is all about love and hip-hop Hollywood. Make sure to go ahead and thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you haven't already for much more content. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get into this. We have a new theme. Well, no, it's not a new theme song. It's still that ding, but we have like new backdrops that they did. Everybody's hair is flowing in the wind. We still have the same cast members, Ray J and Princess. Last season, y'all remember at the end they got engaged or whatnot, and I was like, but they're really gonna go through with this. So Ray J and Princess, I was like, holla, they really about to get married on the first episode. I really thought it was gonna be a dream, but I was like, this is not a sitcom. Like, we really laugh at this show, but it's not a sitcom. So it was a photo shoot instead. I do have to say, Ray J has never ring-a-ling-a-linged my bell, but he was looking cute. I said, okay, Blue, I hope you do that on your wedding day. He was looking cute. I don't know, did they already get married? Because I saw a picture, a photo roll of Ray J. He was looking like he was coming to America. And then I saw Princess. I loved her dress. It was really cute. So I don't know. Did they already get married? I'm not quite sure. I'm just going to leave that alone. Ray J talking about, what's up? It's your boy Ray J. Wait a minute. I'm a changed man. Yeah. With Princess Love. All I need in my life is this Princess Love. And I'm like, you know what? I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I don't. If I had one wish, it was for Ray J to just stick to what he's going to say he's going to do, because I don't believe it. Lord, here comes Sonya, Ray J's mama. We ain't seen her since the Business Family, whatever their show was called. And I knew she was going to be singing in the background, because I don't know what type of coin Ray J has, but him and Brandy got a coin. Sonya got a new wig. I am here for it. It's not that ringlet that we were used to. It's a new wig. It's more of a flow. Yeah, y'all go back and look at, okay, anyway. But it's going to be Sonya versus Princess Love. Sonya wants Ray J to go ahead and get a prenuptial agreement before, you know, they tie that knot. Ray J was like, Mom, I don't think I want to do that to Princess Love, because that's really like, we just getting back to the love. And she's like, I don't give a fuck. I want to keep my check, sir. You are unpredictable. You've been changing since you was with Princess. You're going to jail. What the hell? I don't agree. Sidebar. Hey, Sonya. He was wild before he was with Princess Love. That's my little sidebar. I gotta ask y'all, what do you think about prenups? I personally feel that they need to go ahead and get that prenup signed, because I don't see them making it last forever. I don't see it. Oh, Lil Fizz lesson. Y'all don't understand how much I love me some Lil Fizz. I used to have him in my locker. He was everything. Like, oh my God, because we didn't have Instagram and chat back then. So Lil Fizz, I still love him. It doesn't matter what he does on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. He does have some dumbass moments. Okay? It don't matter how much I love you. I'm gonna call you out. But I love me some Lil Fizz. But that little Gumby, shitty, whatever that is, cut that shit off, Fizz. I love you, and I love you too much for you to have that shit. Oh, what is that? Stop it. You need to cut it. Seriously, cut it. His ass is staying with Moniece. I said, wait a fucking second. What? He was like, I was forced to evacuate. I understand it. It was like a gas leak or something, so he had to go. But sir, you couldn't go ahead and use all those Instagram monies or whatever to go and get you a little place. I'm confuzzled. I'm very confused. They're doing some ground rules. Moniece was like, I don't want any bitches in my home. He was like, well, you need to put that monkey up. Don't nobody want to see all that. You apparently did a couple years back, but we're not going to talk about that. And do not have Max or Brandy in my home. He was like, yo, Max is the homie. He gonna be over here. You need to squash that beef. Sir, get you a home, and then you can tell her who you're gonna have up in the home. Okay? It doesn't work like that, Fizz. I'm a little confused. Whose home is this? Are you paying some bills? Well, then, shush. We get to see Miss Nikki, baby, again. She's having a slay per usual party. That's her new line. Brandy's crazy ass is back. Nia's ass is back. She's still with Soldier, and they're still trying to make it work. Oh. Shonda's back. She's still with Willie, and she's trying to do her own music. These little side little stories. I don't care. I keep forgetting Moniece and Brandy had beef, because that reunion was so long ago. I done forgot. What was the beef over? Oh, somebody said you weren't a good mother and blah, 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 bitch. Blah, 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 I'm gonna whoop your ass. Okay, I remember. Uh-oh, Tiara is back. Hey, girl. She said she's working on herself. That's all we ask for you to do, Tiara, because you have come a long way, ma'am, and I don't mean that in the best way. Brandy wants to confront Moniece about what was said at the reunion and what was said on Instagram. I'm like, oh, this is so petty wetty. The way Brandy was repeating what Moniece said on Instagram, I was hollering. She said, hey, bitch. And I was like, what, bitch? You better leave my family alone, bitch. I was like, Brandy, calm down. Go sit in your room. That's what I want you to do, because you're doing too much. Sidebar, y'all know that Brandy and Moniece, they're not well. Willie, hey young William, he all on the pole and stuff. He getting ready for Chocolate City 2. Child, we done seen Chocolate City 2. It was nothing to write home about. Willie was in that? I don't remember. I saw it on BET, the one with I think I saw Chocolate City. It wasn't that good. I didn't like it. No, but he is getting prepared for it. I was like, hey, Willie has always had a wonderful body, honey. Now, sidebar on their story that I really don't care about. Day 26 needs to make a reunion comeback. Then you can make you some coins. But it got a little good. So Shonda wants to do her music, right? Willie's like, yeah, boo, do your music. But she wants to work with the producer named Blaze. But Blaze was trying to hit on her, and Willie don't like that. But she wants to work with him because, shit, I think that's the only person that's going to work with her ass for right now, because don't nobody know her. I didn't know she could sing. It's time for, what's the baby name? Lord, I got to get back used to these people's names. What is her name? She was Soldier Todd. Lannia's Little Mommy and Mimosa's brunch thing. I thought that was a very cute name. I enjoyed it. Now, as far as the setup, I didn't know what the hell was going on. What is this? Is it a day party? Is it a brunch? Are you just having mimosas? What is it? It was hosted by Nia and Moniece, but they're just standing there. I was like, Moniece, she's so dry. They walk up to Brandy and Shonda. They're already there. And this is when the shat hits the fan, because Moniece was ready to talk then directly to Brandy. Oh, I'm glad I could be here because I didn't know if I was still a mother. Am I a mother? You said that. I was like, Moniece. It was all this hollering back and forth, and then when security came and Moniece was trying to wiggle her way through, like she could go through security. Ma'am, you cannot. I think I rewound that about 6 times because I was hollering how she was trying to get around security with your little ass. And then when they finally sat down again, didn't nobody want to apologize. It was that fake ass, I apologize. No, sorry, what? Willie. Y'all know that's Ray J's real name. Willie and Princess finally talk about this prenup. And Princess, she was like, hell no. Yo, Princess, if I had one wish, it would be to make you a Spam sandwich and for you to sign this prenup. And she's like, I really thought she was going to start crying. I was like, what the hell? You know your ass ain't calling off this wedding, driving off in that car, girl, bad. I always encourage people, yes, be in relationships. I love. I think it's wonderful. But at the end of the day, you better have yourself set up too, okay? Because anything can happen, boo-boo. Fizz, looky, he's still with Miss Nikki, baby. And I think, no, they just have a situationship, I'm guessing. I was laughing when Fizz was like, when she has the time. I said, ooh. They're sitting down eating, and Nikki is giving him the, I'm single, what you want to do talk. And he's like, y'all know Fizz, he want to live in nanny / fuck buddy. Ooh, he didn't tell her he was staying with Moniece. He said, being that you don't want to spend time with a brother, I ain't gotta tell you shit. I was like, ooh. Soldier Toddler wasn't even on camera but for 5 minutes, and he was making me sick. What up, it's your boy Soldier, we making this money. Shut up. He's playing a little b-ball outside the school with the fellas, Willie and Fizz. And Willie, we figure out he's tight about Blaze, and he wants to know what the dudes would do. So Fizz, y'all know, he was like, you should trust her, homie. Go Soldier, ignorant ass toddler, talking about, who this nigga? Sir, sidebar, I couldn't even watch this scene in its entirety because they look so hot outside, and it's already hot outside. I just couldn't. Tiara asks, she's trying not to instigate, but she wants to bring everyone together this season. She wants to bring Moniece and Brandy together. Is it Moniece and Brandy? No, Moniece and Nikki baby together so they can squash the beef. I was like, oh Jesus. Have y'all noticed Moniece never gives anybody eye contact when she comes in the room? You notice them type of people, you need to look over your shoulder a little bit. Anybody who don't give you direct eye contact, that's a problem. You need to look over, Okay. Ooh, okay, so they go back and forth about what is going on and why they mad at each other. And then this is when the shit hit the fan, when Moniece dropped a, well, why is he living with me bomb? And I was like, yes, Jesus, why is he living with you? Ooh, Nikki was like, what the fuck? Like, you could tell, she had to get composed herself. She was like, well, oh, wait, hold up. Somebody get the phone. Moniece said she still wanted a vial of Fizz's sperm so she could have another baby so her kids will look alike. I said, you know what? I told y'all, Moniece is not well. Nikki ends up meeting with Fizz. She's bringing presents, housewarming gifts. I rolled, and he's expecting them to just, walk on the boardwalk and gaze into each other's eyes and make plans and Nikki, just admit it. You're just not used to this, and you like, this is a whole new ball game for you, girl. You know you want Fizz, but you just don't know how to get used to this lifestyle and what's going this here lifestyle. Understandable. And Fizz, you have to understand what type of woman that you're trying to be with. She is busy, boo, okay? You have to get used to somebody not just laying up looking at you like, what you doing? You have to get used to that. When she gave him the onesie, I was done. I said, yeah, they're officially done. I was done when she told him, you used to these bitches that don't do nothing. I said, you need to put that on a t-shirt. You really do, because that's true with Fizz. But at the same time, girl, you wanted Fizz. So, I mean, there you go. Willie goes to see Shonda and Blaze while she's in the studio. Out of nowhere, while they're in the studio, a random chick comes in wanting to talk to Shonda about Willie. Come to find out, this random chick is from Chi-Town, and she be humps and a bump with Willie when he be coming through controller. He be controlling her. Willie ends up booking time of his own in the studio because he want to trust his wife. Meanwhile, she talking to this sideline hoe on the side, and she pulling out text messages and stuff out of the random Staples folder. I said, I'm done. I am done. It was his phone number. It was everything. I was like, oh shit. I have to do like this for Shonda for not blowing up and, pulling the girl's hair and all that stuff, because she knew she had to deal with Willie on this one. I just think it's real whack that this is going to be a part of the storyline. I'm like, so she ends up going to the studio to see Willie and asking him, what you been doing? He like, yo, I've been in the studio. What's going on? She like, no, what have you been doing outside of the studio? And then it stops. So we figure out what's going on the next episode. We meet Safari on the next episode. We see Nikki baby got her another boo. That's a girl in the next episode. We just see a lot. It's going to be a very messy season. I'm ready for the messiness. I live for the messiness of these reality shows. Down below in the comment section, let me know, what did you think about this episode? What do you think about prenups? I am bringing back the shout outs. Make sure to comment down below. I'll pick out some of my favorite comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you on the next video. Peace, love, and a war. That good stuff. God bless. Bye.